Hello guys, welcome to my video, and today I'll be talking about the greatest business lesson of the industry. And let me drop some hint. He's the co-founder of he was the co-founder of the Apple actually, and he's not another person. He's Steve Jobs, and actually he's really the inspiration of various co-founders and persons and employees. You already know he's a really great inspiration for the IT industry as well as the co-founders and the employees and the populations also in this world. So let's not delay the video. Let's start the video. So let's move to another section of the background of the Steve Jobs. Background wise, the Steve Jobs really poor parents as well as the very poor financial background, and when he was a kid he was really introvert and felt socially loner, due to which he dropped out from various classes and resisted for attending the classes in the schools there. So you can understand his personality. So let's talk about the education section of the Steve Jobs. So what he did as an education. So he did proper education till high school, but after the high school he attended Reed's College, which is located at the Portland actually. But due to the financial condition he dropped out of the Reed's College, and he attended later at the calligraphy classes, which is of his interest only. So which is non-technical also. So it was the it was the interest of the Steve Jobs only. That was it, education section of the Steve Jobs. And let's move to another section, that is a career section, where Steve Jobs had contributed most of his life toward the IT industry. Guys, let's talk about the career section of the Steve Jobs. So he started company Apple for the launch of the Apple first computer, which is the first generation of the Apple computer, along with his friend Steve Wozniak in 1976. After a few time, they also launched another version of this computer, that is Apple's second computer, as a second generation of the Apple computer. And then due to it, the Steve Wozniak and the Steve Jobs both got lot of fame and success after year of the sales of this computer. And in 1978, if I talk about the 1978, so Steve Jobs was approximately 25 years that time, and you can understand the success of him, that his net worth rose to $805 million as per 2022 economy. So as the company was growing, they hired another member in the management team, that is John Shule, who was that time the employee of the Coca-Cola company, and he was selling some soft drinks that time. So after they hired for the scaling of the company, then actually due to the company was going good along with the John Shule, but the vision of the Apple computers differ for the John Shule as well as the Steve Jobs. So John Shule was in the favor of the open architecture, just like the using the third-party hardwares. But Steve Jobs was totally different in the vision. He was in the favor of the closed architecture, due to which there was a lot of controversy between them, that for the different vision for the same company. But unfortunately, the John Shule has a lot of contact in the board members. So Steve Jobs was formally fired from the company in 17 September 1985. After the resignation, Steve Jobs was really heartbroken and disappointed with the things which really happened, which has totally broken the Steve Jobs in that meantime moments. So, but his curiosity and the vision for the computers did not broken in the life. So with the curiosity and the intuition, he opened another venture. Soon after his resignation in 1985, he launched another company known as the Next Cube. So soon after in the Next Cube, after the rigorous development for the 5 year continuously, he made his own creation Next Cube. They launched in 1990 actually, and soon after the launching of the first generation, since along with the in the 1990s there was also another invention known as the WWW, and so they came with in the second iteration of the Next Cube, they came with a lot of the updates like the WWW utilities along with the computer. So like that. So after the launch of the second generation in the 1994, due to the sales and productions, the company also got rapid growth, and they reached $1 million of the profit in 1994. So in 1997, what happens actually? So Apple made an offer to acquire the Next, and they acquired it for the $400 million. And if I talk about along the side, in the 1996, the Steve Jobs also invested in the one Lucas computer graphic division. So for the $5 million he invested there, and which were later renamed as the Pixar Studio. And so Steve Jobs worked as an executive producer there, and he co-produced lot of famous films like the Toy Stories, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Ratatouille, WALL-E, and Brave. So after the dramatic turn, Disney acquired also the Pixar for the $7.4 billion in the 2006. So soon after the acquiring of the Next computers in 1997, the job went again with the Apple, and he again worked as a CEO there, and he then restructured and he stopped a lot of projects which was useless for the company, and he added his own vision to the company Apple, since he returned as a CEO there. And soon after the working Apple for a long time, he launched various devices and innovations. With his intuition, he also developed a lot of innovation toward the company. So he launched the iPhone, iTunes, iMac, iPod, and iPad. So these are the devices which is in this time also it is a lot of famous and creating a lot of value to the company. So I feel this was the vast amount of the contribution toward the computers of Steve Jobs in this IT industry. So let's move to another section, important section of this business personality. That's a learning, what I learned from this business personality and what you can also apply to it. Let's talk about the learnings from this business personality. So I will cover the learnings from 5 points. Actually, what I have learned from this business personality. So first is the clear vision. So Steve Jobs was having the very clear vision for his company, that what he will provide to the customer base. So suppose if I talk about that, there was a John Shule in the 1995. Actually, what happened that there was a conflict of the vision between the John Shule and Steve Jobs. That was due to the vision only. The Steve Jobs just want his company to have a closed architecture, and whereas the John Shule wants the open architecture. So by the end of the coming back to the Apple's, he again applied the same vision, that he wants the closed architecture like that. So he was very clear for his vision. So if we are starting the business, so vision should be defined before defining the business model of the company. And second is the sharply focused. So the vision is defined. So what should happen, what should be done with the vision, and the business model is also defined. So we should sharply focused on the things which are really mandatory to implement the business. Suppose if we want to focus our customers feedback or customer experience in our business model, then we should focus on that one. So Steve Jobs was really a sharply focused person, what he will deliver in the product, what he is currently delivering as a value to the customer. So suppose he want to deliver the customer with the lightest device to the market. So he is sharply focused only on the lightest phone across the development of the product. So that's why he was also known as the perfectionist. Our third point is he was a perfectionist. So Steve Jobs was really a perfectionist guy. Means he want to perfect each and every aspect of the device he is developing. Suppose he is developing the lightest and slimmest phone ever in the history, then he will do anything for developing that phone. Suppose one story was there from the in-company story was there. I have heard from the story from the co-workers of the Steve Jobs that once co-workers was saying that there is no space there inside the phone, and still how can we make the more lightest and more slimmest there. So there was an aquarium side by two in the office itself. So he dropped the phone in the aquarium itself, and you won't believe that there was the bubbles coming out, and he showed them to his employees that if there is no space, then where is the bubble is coming from. So you can understand the level of the perfectionism of the Steve Jobs. Even I'm also startled after listening these type of things. I'm also inspired from this kind of the persons there. And fourth point is customer experience. Focus on customer experiences. So he always say in an interview, as per his interview, so he says that we should not go from tech to customer experiences, which a lot of in this industry, IT startups and the MNCs, people do a lot of things. Just like the people are too much toward AI, so that they are using AI to go to the customer experiences, but it should not happen. But as per Steve Jobs, customer experience is the main thing in this world for the product, any startup or anything. So customer, he says that we should not go from tech to customer experience. Instead, we should go customer experience to the tech. So how can we improve the customer experience? We should take the help of the technology, not we should use the technology to improve the customer experiences. So this was our fourth point, and fifth point is the provide value to our customer. So as per his speech, that Apple was not only the profit-making company. Apple was the providing the lot of value to his customers. So in this time also, if you see that people are purchasing Apple to increase their value, to increase the quality of the life, security, and you can say a lot of facilities. So with the help of the Apple, people's life are getting more better with it. I think that Steve Jobs' story has really inspired all of us, and this industry should be really thankful for the Steve Jobs, and because he was totally dedicated from the mid of the 1970s and then till the 2007. He was really dedicated to this whole of the IT industries. So that's it for the today, guys, and I hope you like this video, and please like, comment and subscribe if you can do it. So you can comment what else you want from my side. Okay, So thanks for watching, guys. See you in another video.